Today we're going to turn this plot of land here into this, which is Havenwood's first and only tavern. And this has been a fun build, heavy level of detailing, and just wait till you see it at night. It's incredible. Hi everyone, welcome to Havenwood on City Skylines 2. Today, if you haven't noticed already, we're trying something a little bit different. We've got a voiceover. I've pre-recorded this, so if you like it and you like this format, please put in the comments below that you enjoyed it and you prefer it, because we can do more of this sort of thing. But today in Havenwood, we're building a tavern, and I've picked out this motel here, which I really liked. Nice size, it wasn't too big, it's quite got that kind of small town American feel, which is the rest of our build is looking at. And it gives us a little bit of room around the back here as I clear out all the assets that I really don't want, to have like a beer garden, something of that nature. On the right there we've left a little bit of space for some parking as well. So yeah, I wanted to put a motel or a tavern, something like that, where people can go have a drink, meet up with some friends in the evening, where they can all just get together and chill out. Especially if the weather's nice, they can sit out in the back here, the part that I'm surfacing out now. Yeah, and just relax and enjoy time and company with friends. And also gives people a place to stay, anyone that's visiting friends or family. Also some rooms and place to stay. So they've got, I don't think we've got any motels or hotels in the city yet, so this provides a fitting role from that point of view. What I'm imagining is that this tavern has been there for years, so we're going to go heavy on the detailing to give it that kind of old rustic feel, but at the same time they're trying to sort of keep up with modern times. And I've got this parking slot here, which I quite like. I don't know if it's like 8 slots of parking. And I can't remember if this more parking is a mod or if it's part of the game. I don't think they brought this out. Do let me know if you know either way. And this is only a small road for the parking, so I did decide to go in here and just delete the traffic lights that are probably unnecessary. If I think how many cars are actually going to drive in there and use it, not many, so we can just keep the traffic flowing here. So yeah, it's going to be a heavily detailed build. I'm going to try and use as many assets as possible, trying to cram everything in that fits with what we're going for here. We're going to be using the stains, all the decals, loads of props. So yeah, we've got a lot to come. We'll talk you through it and you'll get to see it. So when I finish talking, we'll do a little time lapse and hopefully you can see the finished result, because I'm excited for you to see it. I mean, when I finish this back area here, which is going to have a fountain in the centre, you know, we're keeping that kind of beer garden, that pub feel to it. When I finish this back bit, it looks great. And then wait till you see the night mode. I think the mod's actually been removed now by the creator, but I had this rainbow light thing, so at night all the street lights are illuminated with different colours. It looks wicked. So yeah, stay tuned to see that one at the end. But here we're going for some old rustic benches, trying to sort of keep that old feel. Didn't want to go too modern with these. And then we put some parasols over the top in a second, but I didn't realise, or I say I didn't realise, I totally forgot that I could change the colours. So we stuck with the boring grey, yellow and blue colours. Later future episodes to come, I've changed the colours of those, made it a little bit more exciting. I put a couple of flower beds in here just to mix it up a little bit, so it wasn't just only concrete. But yeah, I'm someone that, as some of you already know and that follow my episodes, I'm someone that really enjoys the detailing, loves to make it look realistic and put my own little touch and spin on it. And I think if you're not someone that's good at the detailing or particularly enjoys it or finds it really difficult to do it, I'm kind of doing it enough now. I've definitely got slightly better at it. I'm not one of those, some of the creators I've seen are amazing, so I'm not one of those creators that's like can just do it at the touch of a hand. I do have to think about it, but it helps that I have a certain process with my detailing. So first I'll put the building in, and then I'll put the surfaces, and then some parking, then the detailing, then adding things like stains and posters, which we've got to come, and then any vegetation that we need really. And even when I've done that, I still think of, oh, they could have a nice vending machine here, or could have some wood stacks, or could have this prop. And you just kind of think of things, and once you've played and been on the game long enough, you get a good idea what assets the game has to offer. So yeah, don't be afraid to experiment and make mistakes, because I'm always one of those people that thinks, oh, everything I do has got to be perfect, or it's not good enough, I want to erase it all and start again. I think don't be afraid to make mistakes, or oh, I did that, but actually I'd prefer to do it this way. So yeah, don't be afraid from that side. And I found this little park info sign here, and I thought it looked quite fitting. I know you can see it says park info on it, but imagine you can't see it. And when you go to restaurants, they have a little poster, or they have a stand which tells you everything they have to offer in terms of food, drink from that side. And I kind of imagine that's what this was going to be like. So you could just walk up, have a look at the menu, and oh yeah, we're going for some food, or we're going for this. So yeah, you have to use your imagination with some of the props that are used. And what I also love as well is when you see, I saw someone else do this, but you see people use an asset or a prop in a different way. Like here you've got the tram poles, which are massive, but I put them 6.5 meters into the ground, and that was a perfect fit, and they almost acted as bollards, and I just used a line tool, put them across, and actually that's really great. And if I think about it, you would typically see these in real life, because they would protect the cars if a car went off the road from just going straight into the building, or hitting pedestrians that you've got potentially looking in the shop, or sitting outside on tables and chairs. So yeah, that was really cool. Probably something you wouldn't see in many other cities, but it's a really effective use of that asset in that way. So it's good if you can find different uses for assets and use it in a different way. I did really like these little garden lights, and I use them as kind of like to light up all the parking and the road area. So yeah, these are really illuminated in the night time, and I thought it was great putting those in. When I thought of it, I thought, yeah, great idea, what a genius. Light bulb. But no, I love these little new disabled parking decals I got, and this coloured block as well that you can get. I've put all the mods in the description below for these, but yeah, I've used this blue for the cycle lane in the city as well, but also for our disabled parking bays. Yeah, I just love using the different colours. I hate the old sort of cartoony grey dark theme that you get in some cities. I love to add a little bit more colour, make it a little bit more vibrant. So you'll see later on I put vending machines in which kind of illuminate. We've got posters as well which are really colourful. Yeah, so just using all of those, adding lots of different textures and tones, really brings your city to life, because definitely it can look a bit cartoony, City Skylines too, especially even in vanilla mode. And yeah, I'm just grabbing little props here like the signs, all just add that kind of high street feel to it, because this is Havenwood Avenue, the main road which is going to link our small town to all the other cities in the city. So yeah, really great place to put that and bring it to life. And you'll see in a sec, once I've got these benches in here, that I was just playing around with the different assets, and I thought, well, I actually got letters to use. I thought, oh, I could actually put motel above the doorway. I thought, oh, is it a little bit tacky? And I thought, no, you'd get like little tacky things like that in small towns. And I thought, no, why not put it in? You know, people that own these companies want to make it really obvious, so you instantly look at it and know what it is, know what it's all about. And I thought, nah, we're going to put it in. Don't care if it looks tacky. Sometimes you get little commercial shops that look a bit tacky, but they're really popular. People love going in and they know what they're all about instantly looking at them. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. I quite liked it in the end. I decided it was a good choice. But yeah, if you don't like it, put it in the comments below, and tough luck, because it's staying like that. And you'll see what I mean at the end, but I don't know if I left this front area a little bit bland. I do stain it up. I was thinking, what else could I put at the front that would be fitting? But I did leave it a little bit more open. We put a little newspaper stand at the front. I think I also found some vending machines to put at the back of our, or at the front of our beer garden here. Yeah, and then I get down some posters which I had great fun playing around with. Yeah, and these posters that I'm bringing up here, I don't know if you've not seen them yet, but Sully's made this mod and put lots of cool posts together, all different sizes. And I'm going to be really putting these all around the tavern as kind of the tavern's advertising, like their way to make a little bit of extra money on days where they're not very busy, but they can put lots of posts out and they can charge people for it, for the extra promotion sort of space all over their building, which is definitely kind of a highlight and a place where people visit very often. And it worked out quite nice, this building, because we had perfect space on either side here for I can't remember if they're medium or large size posters, but they fit really nicely. Yeah, and it adds a little bit more colour. You can see here I'm trying out the different sizes to see what fits. Yeah, because you haven't seen those already. It's a definite mod that you should go and download, especially if you've got big cities or you've got a city that has lots of posters. You can get like New York City that has just posters everywhere, advertising everywhere, bright light screens. If you've got big thriving cities like that, this poster pack can add that extra little bit of colour, extra sort of realism, sort of everyday advertising. Like it's got Netflix, Amazon, Discord, Coca-Cola. It's got all of those that you would see in everyday life, and yeah, it can make your city feel a little bit more modern and with the times, rather than the kind of standard boring ones you get with the vanilla pack. And again, we're exploring the space of the roof now, the tavern, and putting up these sort of medium sized billboards, and again some more space and money for the tavern to put some posters on top. I did find it quite hard to line these up. I don't know if the posters weren't big enough or I was doing a poor job of it, but I put it down, I could see just a little sliver of blue and white at the top. I was like, oh, I wish I could have lined that up a little bit better, but I don't know if it would have been worth making the posters just that little bit bigger so that you could fit it on there and it wouldn't leave any extra space. I don't know if that was considered when the mods are being made, but yeah, I think they look brilliant. So now I've put in as many posters as I can. I go in now and really heavily stain this whole area up. I can imagine it's a tavern, it's going to be stained roads. So yeah, we put stains all on the floor, a little bit out of the back as well, just to make it, again, give it that texture, but make it look like it's a little bit more well used, like it's somewhere that gets used often. And even if these like places get cleaned, if they're used a lot, they end up having that sort of grubby feel. You don't get that clean look forever like when it's new. And then we put some stains, and these stains I absolutely love, especially the ones that go on the buildings, so it gives your buildings way more texture. So I put them on the roofs and the sides of the buildings everywhere. Yeah, and I actually really like these skid marks ones as well that I'm putting down now. These are great. You get youngsters that have had a drink or two, or they've gone out with their friends. Yeah, they're skidding out the car park, doing wheel spins. So yeah, that's where these skid marks have come from. Hopefully I'm bringing this to life and you guys are enjoying what I'm saying. I'm not just talking crap for the whole time. So we're getting towards the end of the video now and topping off this build with the stains. But if there's anything you think I've missed, I could include, because I could go back and insert it future. I know in future episodes I've changed the colours of the parasols and it looks way better. So if anything you think I've missed, let me know. I can include it. Anything you think's quite fitting with this tavern, then yeah, just put it in the comments below. And yeah, hopefully we can add that and put your touch on the city as well. Obviously I'm building it, but I want you guys to have a say as well. And again, if you've enjoyed the episode in this format, then let me know, because I definitely want to do a few more of these. So just finishing the build off here with some extra little detailing. I'm going to put in some wood stacks, going to put in some posters on a few of the gaps that I've left empty. But if you've enjoyed the episode and you like it so far, obviously don't miss the cinematics at the end. I put those together just for you in video mode or picture mode, whatever you call it, so you guys can see the final article without all the other numbers and panels on board. So yeah, please drop it a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to not miss the next one, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for joining, enjoy the cinematics, take care everyone, bye.